Welcome to EU Tweets of the Week. This week, Donald Tusk thinks Donald Trump is a schmuck, the customs union debate really gets stuck, and only select people will get to talk to the Zuck. On an oversized stage in Sofia, Council President Donald Tusk launched a stinging attack on Trump, accusing the US of capricious assertiveness, reported Danny Kemp. With friends like that, who needs enemies, asked the EU Donald, adding that frankly the EU should be grateful. Thanks to Trump, we have got rid of all illusions. Dave Keating described the comments as brutal and unprecedented, and the New York Times said it was one of the most public denunciations of President Trump's decision-making by a European leader. A lot of people, including Mary Riddle, thought Tusk's words made a good case for the UK to rethink Brexit. But sorry, Mary, the Brexit shambles continues unabated, as claims and counterclaims emerge about the UK staying or not staying in the customs union. Faisal Islam reported that Number 10 repeatedly said the UK will leave the customs union after the transition period, but that's not what Theresa May said during PMQs. The Daily Mash reckons Britain will stay in the customs union until a moon colony is up and running. UKIP MEP Patrick O'Flynn said the row illustrates the biggest issue with the government Brexit agenda. It is both opaque and ever-shifting and nothing to rely upon. Dominic Shellard pointed out the cabinet is at war over two options, neither of which the EU would accept in a million years. May, meanwhile, claimed she misspoke and meant to say customs arrangement, prompting former MEP Sarah Ludford to ask, when is a customs union not a customs union? Burley Munster reckons this is where we're headed. Steve Bullock had much the same idea. So the UK think we'll accept their barmy customs idea just because they've changed the name. They must think we're stupid, said spoof account Martini Seltzermayr. So good luck finding that customs unicorn, Theresa. Finally, Mark Zuckerberg will come to the European Parliament to answer questions about the use of personal data of millions of EU Facebook users. But those users won't get to hear details of the discussion, as it will take place behind closed doors. Many people, including yours truly, were very critical of that decision. Alice Solmeier said the move fails 500 million European citizens. A private meeting is not enough. EU citizens are not second-class people, and there must be a public hearing like in the US. Justice Commissioner Vera Jourova also said it was a pity this will not be a public hearing, pointing out there are more EU users on Facebook than US. European Parliament President Antonio Tajani told her to mind her own business, saying it's not your job to control or criticise the European Parliament. That didn't go down well. Matthias Doblare Velvert called it embarrassing, trying to silence justified criticism. Even MEP MaxAndersson said the EU Parliament likes to claim it is one of the most transparent in the world, except for when it's not. So, aside from denying us the joys of bullshit bingo, what is the Conference of Presidents trying to hide? Zuckerberg's culpability or the MEP's inability? Brian Maguire asks, who would you trust to interrogate the complexities of Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook business? Burley Munster said, Facebook didn't dictate the conditions, it just adjusted the privacy settings. An American EU dude just wants to see Zuckerberg's trip updates. That's it for another week. Join me again next week for more of the same in the Brussels bubble Twitter sphere, and send in your suggestions using the hashtag EU Tweets.